Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game week. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Andrelton's
batting second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Chapman is there, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Davis.
Drilled right back up the middle. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. His past history with Richards. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Joyce is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Reggie Jackson, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, Reggie Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His past history with Richards, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Jackson leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Coming to the plate now, Steve Lombardozzi, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a flare out to left center. Simmons into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Albert now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
First pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 popped him up. Olson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. In now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in for Oakland, Josh Fegley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, It has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute for step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out. He's having a hard time doing that, so as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 4, and here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, that pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it. But stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. The swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Lombardozzi. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Simmons over to his left. 1 down.
Center fielder number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's...
Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Valbuena.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Albert now, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the... Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off for the Athletics, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Pujols is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got to hurry, and he will make it to the bag. A step. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Angels are gone in. Digging in and looking for more, Reggie Jackson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-0 count, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Steve Lombardozzi will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
center fielder, number 11.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. Slow roller left side. Valbuena's got to get rid of it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's Luis Valbuena now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one. Tyler Skaggs will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in to try it again, Josh Begley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Albert Pujols goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Ready for another chance? Reggie Jackson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, batting at an even .400. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now another 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Fowler, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Trout is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, he's kicking himself out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Zach.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Raleigh Fingers gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Last time through was a base hit. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do